Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has hidden unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure, or admire an old one. What will we find today? Let's dig in. Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
In the verses yesterday, we toured a valley full of bones, along with Ezekiel, and found out what God was about to do. Then the Lord told Ezekiel, "Prophesy concerning these bones, and say to them, 'Dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. This is what the Lord God says to these bones. I will cause breath to enter you, and you will live. I will put tendons on you, and make flesh grow on you, and cover you with skin. I will put breath in you so that you come to life. Then you will know that I am the Lord.' Then I prophesied as I had been commanded." Can you imagine that? Okay, bones, this is what God says is going to happen. I know you can't do it, and I certainly can't do it. It's going to be all Him. Those bones could never have come alive on their own, could they? That's where we see the sovereignty of God at work. Sovereignty means that God can do whatever He wants to do. My daughter left home this past semester. She's been looking forward to being on her own, but she found out that she can't just do whatever she wants. The first week, she found herself scrubbing the kitchen and bathroom of the place where she lived, even though cleaning was her least favorite thing to do. We are limited. We have deadlines. Our bodies give out, and we physically can't do things that we want to do. Natural laws keep us in check with our feet firmly on the ground. We have authorities over us. We're limited to time and space. But that's not true of God. He's completely unlimited. He can do anything He wants. And that includes giving life to dry bones, taking people who are spiritually dead and breathing life into them, giving them His Spirit. One thing I saw that was interesting was that until Ezekiel obeyed, those bones stayed still and dry. But when he opened his mouth and started prophesying like God told him to, God started doing something. Now, God could have said, "Ezekiel, see those bones? Watch what I'm going to do," and then make them come alive before Ezekiel's eyes. But instead, He got Ezekiel involved. God told him what to do, and when he obeyed, God worked. All Ezekiel had to do was speak the words God gave him. It reminds me of when Joshua and the people of Israel were crossing the Jordan. It wasn't until the priests carrying the Ark of the Covenant stepped into the river that God parted the water. We've got to take that first step of obedience, open our mouth, and share what He's given us to say. Then we can step back and watch what God does. Ezekiel says, "While I was prophesying, there was a noise, a rattling sound, and the bones came together bone to bone. As I looked, tendons appeared on them, flesh grew and skin covered them, but there was no breath in them." He said to me, "Prophesy to the breath, Son of man. Say to it, 'This is what the Lord God says. Breath, come from the four winds and breathe into these slain so that they might live.' So I prophesied as He commanded me. The breath entered them, and they came to life and stood on their feet, a vast army." Ezekiel watched in awe as God did the impossible. As we open our mouths and share the life-giving gospel of the saving power of Jesus Christ, we can watch the life-changing results. What is God telling you to do in faith today? I'd love to hear stories of how you've seen God work in response to your obedience.
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. Also, if you'd like to share a treasure God has given you by doing an episode, please contact us. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you'll find in the description below. Thanks for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.